funny, Chris, by the way, running into you at the store out of nowhere.
Always.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're live. I'm going to give it a minute before we really go.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, there it goes. Maria's joined
and away we go.
Awesome. Away we go.
Just
All right. I
going
think
off.
it's safe to say that we're live now in front of everybody. What do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we're
just trying to build the excitement a little bit further.
Yeah. Let's just be quiet and not say anything for about a half hour. But it does look like we're live in all locations. I'm not seeing any issues.
So far, so far, so good.
Yeah. We're live now for sure. All right. Listen, we have a fun show tonight. We're going to be, I want to specifically talk about the Neo and the wind resistance of the Neo tonight. And we're going to have some just open chat. Sky's the limit. Let's get into it. And good evening, United States Drone Society. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Chris. Hey, Dominic. How you guys doing?
I'm doing well. Actually, I had a little issue with work, which made my wrist really sore for a few days. It's back to normal.
Oh, nice.
So I could do the chat if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're actually you're better from where you were feeling yesterday when I saw you.
Oh yeah, I was in pain yesterday, and I guess a good night's sleep just made it non-sore. But I'm gonna get, surgery in a few weeks, and then I'll still be on, but I won't be doing the chat. But today,
I'll keep an eye on it for you, Chris.
Yeah. Sorry, we got Dominic can hold it down. If you can't handle it, we got it. It'll all be good. So so tonight we're gonna discuss first and foremost, I think the Neo, which is gonna be an interesting topic because I have things that I like and things that I dislike about the drone already. And I think it's an interesting discussion to have because I feel like something's wrong there. And other than that, I think the sky's the limit tonight. We can kind of go from there where we want. But let's get right in and say hi to the chat. Mr. Bud Bieber was first. How you doing, Bud? He'll be joining us over chat tonight. Oh, it seems like after we went live, by the way, about 2 minutes into it, we lost the Facebook feed. So
Facebook's gone.
We're still live on YouTube and Rumble, but for some reason, Facebook just wants to mess up all the time. I liked it better when they had API access. And my wife was second, my number one supporter. Yeah. Technically, she was here before you, but, And Bill Walton's in the house. How you doing, Bill? I'm actually going to meet up with Bill tomorrow and get him his mug.
Hey, Bill.
Awesome.
Oh, he's local.
Yeah, well, he's going to be local, yeah. So it's going to work out good. And Jim's with us. He'll be joining us for open chat. How you doing, Jim? Yeah, I think Jim wanted to discuss something tonight, too, a meetup he was putting together. And Ron's in the house. How you doing, Ron? Glad to have you here. And Jody, Drone Shots. How you doing, Jody? Glad to have you here. It's always so nice. We always have so many people in the chat. Jeff, how you doing? Thanks for coming by, brother.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
And Benjamin's in the house. What's up, Benjamin? He's obviously joining us tonight.
Right there.
The open chat. He's joining us for the entire.
How did he do that? If he doesn't, he's not on the computer, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, Ben, how'd you do that?
And we got Don in the house. How you doing, Don? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Mudball.
And Steven Drones. How you doing, Steve? Glad to have you here.
Steve.
Hey, Steve.
And TJ's in the house. How you doing, TJ?
Hey, TJ. Hey, brave storm.
Yeah, TJ sent me some stickers, and they're still sitting in my P.O. box. I have not been to the post office, so they're still sitting at the P.O. box.
Yeah, I hope he did all right down in that storm we had. You know?
Yeah. TJ, how you doing over there? Right, you're over by Tampa, right? And Brian, Waypoint New England. How you doing, Brian? Glad to have you here.
Brian.
Hi, Waypoint.
And NB Drones. Chris is in the house.
Right here.
And John Olson. How you doing, John?
Hey, John.
Glad to have you here. Warren, how you doing? I hope Warren's feeling better. I know I heard earlier in the week he wasn't feeling too well, so I hope you're doing better.
I'm seeing a bunch of people tonight on the chat that are in the community corner.
There's 25
nice,
people.
And Dominic, Northside Hawk.
Hi, Dominic.
I'm here.
The best wingman with a kangaroo.
Or a wombat.
Oh, you know what? It's funny that I never thought of wombat until you said something. Now I might switch it up to wombat for a while. I like it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm more of a wombat than a kangaroo, I reckon.
Or a dingo.
You got the wallabies. You got the koala bears too, right? The
you got the quokkas. You got the quokkas as well.
Yeah. And we got Ken joining us tonight. How you doing, Ken? He'll be joining us for open chat. Ray Trammell's back there also. He'll be joining us for open chat. How you doing, Ray? Hello, everybody. Glad to have you here. And Maria Davis, she'll be joining us for open chat. You know, it's funny. I generated a new link. Evie Mux used to be the same link to join the panel every week. Mm-hmm. But now when you go to share link, they've updated it so you can regenerate a new join link. So I regenerated a new one and said, sent it out to a new link. And she was like, am I supposed to be on the show tonight? No, I just, in case you wanted to, send people the new link. And I have it pinned in the chat, too, if you want to join. Eric Lipinski's in the house. How you doing, Eric? Glad to have you here.
You're right.
Eric.
And I think that's everybody right now.
Yep.
All right. So
I'll keep an eye
before we play the next little clip, me, Chris, and David Ross got together. Was Jim with us, or was it just you?
No,
David?
It was your family and David and my daughter.
Yeah, you and Steph were there, and I think that was it, right? We didn't have anybody else show up? Well, we went to Providence last year for the water fire, and I've been spectacular for going out and getting footage and leaving it sitting on my drive in storage. And then I also, I got the Avata, too, for Father's Day, and I wanted to have some fun on Father's Day, so we planned a trip late at night. I wanted to fly the Avata along the walkway, and I figured that late would be better because there wouldn't be any people there. So we went and did that. So, I made a video, and I'm going to play that in place of Sunday Spectacular.
Who's Raymond?
Ray Trammell.
Feel like Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats, circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready?
Yeah, thank you so much, Brian. Appreciate that.
Was really good. I mean, even though it was in 1080p, only the Avata was in 1080p, right?
Correct. Yes.
You got the Mavic 3.
Yeah. So here's what we talked about this a couple days ago. So I think if a few people might remember, a few episodes ago, I was discussing how all of a sudden my Avata decided to switch over to 1080p, even though it was in 4K 60. So I recommended that you check your settings. Well, when I went out on Father's Day evening, I thought that the drone was recording in 4K 60, and when I was processing the footage, I realized that it was in 1080p. And when I tried to upscale it, because it's low light footage, the darks really get messed up. So I didn't want to upscale it to 4K. I figured I'm just going to leave it at 1080 and let it ride from there. And
looked good to me.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a really great time flying there. Even though we got bounced out by the cops at like 2 a.m, we had a great time. It was just fun being out there flying around at night. And just because if you've been to Providence, you know that at nighttime it's just gorgeous over there. Absolutely.
Oh my God! Yeah,
absolutely. All right, so with that, I'm gonna bring in the people in the back here. I think we have a few people who joined after we started. So let me make sure everyone's here. We got Maria, Ray, and Ken.
Angie just joined.
Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing? Oh, hi, Angie. How you doing? Angie's in the house?
Yes, she is.
On our way back to Texas.
Eric Lipinski just joined too.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah. How you doing, Eric? Yeah, I think I said hi to him when we were saying hi to everybody in the chat. Yeah.
Bob Dempsey.
Oh, hey, Bob. How you doing?
Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Bring him in.
He snuck in. I didn't see him.
There he is. Bob's with us. Yeah, actually, that's funny, Bob. Before the show, I was like, someone messaged me and they were asking me to talk about something, and I didn't remember who it was. For a second, I thought maybe it was Maria Davis because she changed the video link.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, she had to fix something in the video. I thought it was that, but no, you actually messaged me. So let's start right off with that. I'll give you the floor.
Oh, well, no, it's a simple floor. If anybody's interested in the drone meetup in Las Vegas, we got a few days. That's it.
Wish I had the time and the money.
Me too.
I'd be
Same
there.
here.
I just heard from the hotel the rooms that we have hooked up for, like, I think it's $225 or something like that. They're now selling for $400 a night.
Oh my gosh!
Wowzers.
Wow! And
Herman,
we still have about a week left on those. And if anybody's in Las Vegas and you're coming, please go to the website and sign up. That's the whole idea here. Where it is what is,
Yeah, and for months now, I've had the link to the Vegas meetup in the description of all these videos, so you can find it in there if you want. Just go.
Good, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're looking for a lot of fun here.
Yeah, I thought Tom was going to join us tonight. Usually he shows up and talks about the Vegas.
Okay.
Well, some great giveaways, that's for sure.
And I think Jeff Norman he's up here. So Ken, maybe you could shed some light on what happened yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to hear.
He's on his way home now.
Yeah, I think he said that he was going to try to come on tonight, but he is most likely going to be on a ferry. I guess he's heading home tonight. So
yeah, he was on the ferry with us, but
I wish I could have gone with you guys. I mean, me and Jeff talked about a certain spot. I was showing him, and is that the one you got? What you guys went to?
So I met up with him and Deneen Pagan last night at about 11:30 p.m. and I've never flown at night. Never mind that late at night. So we met up somewhere close to the edge of the property for Gillette Stadium, but then he took us to a side road that was kind of like had like a bar that went across, but there were no signs, nothing that said no trespassing. It was actually a named street. So we walked to the end, and the end of the street was actually right at the edge of the property for Gillette Stadium, and we flew.
Oh, so it wasn't the one that I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean,
he found a new spot.
We flew for a bit. We talked, had a great time. I finally got to meet Jeff. Been wanting to meet him for a long time, so it was a great night.
Yeah, I've met Jeff at one of the meetups. I'm kind of jealous. I wanted to meet Janine too.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, your microphone's getting a little muffled as you talk.
Yeah, your mic was kind of weird.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
A little wonky there.
All right.
But yeah, it was a great night. Like I said, I've never flown that late at night before. So, and I've never really done night shots either. I have an Air 2S, and I know it does a pretty good job.
Oh yeah, you gotta do the Air 2S did some phenomenal. Even the videos were phenomenal. As a matter of fact, when I first got the Air 2S, I went out to Providence. Providence is like the greatest place in the area to fly at night because it's so well lit. So if you have a good sensor on your drone, you'll get that lighting that you need. But I took a video and I was flying around out there. It was so much fun. And I'm like, oh wow, this footage is incredible. How can it get better? And then the Mavic 3, and now I'm like, well, how can that footage get better? And they just outdo it. Yeah. But I want to discuss tonight. I have an issue here. So I've been following this Neo, and I think I said in the beginning that I think the Neo would make a good Christmas present for underneath the tree because it's kind of right in a good price range. I think that a lot of families could potentially afford it and get involved in something new that maybe they haven't experienced before. But DJI touted a level 4 wind resistance, and I've been watching a lot of videos on this little drone, and I can tell you it doesn't look like it can handle a 5-mile-an-hour wind. So where are they getting the level 4 wind resistance?
Sorry to hear that, Tom.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Yes, Tom, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sorry, Tom.
Huh.
Sorry, Tom.
Oh, sorry about that, Tom.
Yeah.
That's horrible. My condolences. Oh.
Well, that changed the subject quickly.
Yeah. Prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy time. I actually, I was so I had a pretty chaotic week. I wasn't really paying attention to much. I mean, I was trying to get my video edited, and I didn't even realize that there was a hurricane like that going on until the day it was hitting.
Okay.
No, and I felt like a jerk because I was, Droner Gaming, Justin, right? Justin Stickley. I like to give him a hard time sometimes on a stream. So I'm on there and someone mentions a hurricane. So I said something about Justin in comparison to the hurricane. I didn't realize that there was this severe hurricane going. And so I heard some pretty horrible things happen. And that was devastating for a lot of people. So
a lot of flooding.
You want to talk about horrible weeks, man. Between worrying about that, my mother lives in Central Florida towards the Gulf Coast in area called Citrus Springs. If you've seen Jason Crowder does a lot of Dunellen videos and stuff, and he's right there where my mother was, or is rather. They did good. They lost power for a little while, but they seem to be all right. I think they had a little bit of roof come off of their shed, but the main trailer is good. And then I lost my cousin. I think it was Wednesday morning.
Sorry to hear
Kansas.
that.
So yeah, I get you. It was a bitch of a week.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, sorry, Ray.
I
thought something was up too because I messaged you. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I'm like, Ray, you all right? I haven't heard from you in a bit. I thought something might have been up. Yeah.
Yeah, I just putting things together, and well, you've seen the rough draft of my memorial video. I kind of been working on that, so I've been keeping to myself, and then I've been sick all weekend. So,
bummer.
I hope you're feeling better, man.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah. My wife and I have
coming. All of us are going to end up sick out here. That's what's going to happen. But yeah. So
thanks, Scott.
Yeah. So let's try now to get back on topic of what we have for subject here tonight and try to figure out what we think about the Neo and the level 4 wind resistance. What do you guys think?
Does anybody even have it yet, or is it just a review
Tomorrow.
at this point still?
Tomorrow.
I've seen it.
I thought it was September 5th.
No,
we've had it since the 20th of September.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess just take off in the wind and see what happens.
Right?
No, that's what you don't want to do.
Yeah, and that's from the videos that I'm watching. There's minimal wind, and that drone's getting tossed around a bit. Aaron and Bob Dempsey just said a lot of people are receiving it tomorrow. So
why would you not expect that anyway? I mean, it looks like it's very light, and I mean, so I don't, like you said, I don't know how they get the level 4 wind rating, but
well, and I said it before the show started. I'm like, even no one should expect that a drone of that weight would have good wind resistance. I understand that, but why would they promote it as a level 4 wind resistance if that's because it just doesn't seem like that. I don't have any statistical data or anything, but just watching this thing in the air with a little bit of wind seems to me like it wouldn't take much for this thing to fly away.
It's too light.
Yeah, well, when you look at it, it's 135 grams, so it's obviously going to catch the wind.
And underpowered.
Okay, so Bob, you're saying that it's level 4 only in sports mode?
No,
that doesn't make
sense.
sense.
I think it is. Yes.
And where do we get this information
makes
from?
sense.
Is this like?
I can't quite say, but it's you definitely need to be in sport mode to get to any really solid wind resistance. But I have watched on YouTube a guy at a beach with about a 18 mile an hour steady wind. It flew sideways, but it flew.
Bye.
Well, and Tom just said he was when he was out with Ken.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hi Brendan. How you doing?
Hello,
Brendan.
Yeah, and Tom says he saw it flying in 20 mile an hour winds, getting bounced around, but it didn't fly away. So yeah, I did see that.
Depends if you're going with the wind or against the wind too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in which direction, if you're, with or against or perpendicular, whatever, it's going to make a difference.
Even the Mini 2 is like level 4 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Mini 2 actually will hang on.
Yeah.
I've had it in 25, 30 mile an hour winds. That's where it starts to get a little iffy. You should bring it back. But
and I like what Lauren said here. It's
26 miles an hour.
Yeah, you got to treat it like wood. And if I were to get the Neo, I would mainly use it inside. So I could fly inside the house and have some fun because it's safe. It's got the covered props and everything. And if I was going somewhere, maybe bring it if the wind was low. I don't know how, because I fly predominantly over water. I mean, I'm right on the coastline, so there's no way I would feel comfortable sending that Neo over the water.
Yeah.
If you're high enough, I don't know.
I mean, and it has stabilization, correct?
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah.
AI though.
Yeah, I just saw that AI.
So it's not using like a rock.
It's the same stabilization as the Avadas. It's rock steady.
Yeah, the Avada 2, yeah.
Isn't it like a 2?
Did you see the William Russell take on it up in Newfoundland? He did.
I saw that.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm getting in here late.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The one in Newfoundland. Yep.
Yes, William Russell. Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, sorry. Go ahead, Brendan.
Yes. William Russell did a good review on why he doesn't want one, but he's going to do another review on why you might want one. But he had it on follow mode.
Okay.
But no, we got a lot of flooding out here.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing though?
What?
Just admit it's going to be fun to fly the damn thing. I mean,
Absolutely.
okay. So
until it flies away.
Don't
It's
fly
a new
it.
toy.
Just have fun.
It is a toy. That's
You can freak all your friends out with how it does what it does.
I mean, for getting it,
$189.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, he posted on our website. He said a few people were looking at him because of the noise it makes. He says it's louder than the Avada 2.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
all
what Tom
Cineworks.
Wheels.
what Tom
Cinema,
says
all
here.
cinema.
Tom says about the image quality getting better with firmware updates. We've talked about that also before the show. As far
Yeah.
as the AI tracking goes on it, it might not be the greatest, but DJI does have a good history with their updates, and I think that maybe the image quality and the AI tracking will get better over time. It'll have its
It
flaws
will.
when it first release, but as users experience issues, they'll work out the bugs, and I think it'll progress into a better state.
The third update has been shipped out yesterday. There was another update yesterday. So I mean, this is
Probably for
this is
camera
the
quality.
third
yeah,
update, and it's not even here yet. You
Yeah.
know,
or it could be the Neo 2.
Anybody know
Already,
what the
yeah.
cost of the I haven't looked, but does anybody know what the cost of the Care Refresh is going to be on the Neo? Because it's a really cheap drone.
Yes.
So
I do.
what is it?
It's probably
It's
like 40.
$22 for 2 years. No, for 1 year with 2 replacements for $22.
That's good.
That's it.
That's a
I
bet.
And listen to this, for $38, $16 more, it's 2 years with 4 replacements
Wow.
and 2 flyaways
There you
Nice.
go,
Up
Jim.
front.
I
for
so
$38.
and
So
this is
they're expecting it to fly away then.
yeah.
Well, it could, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jim, that's right up Jim's alley.
yeah.
Flying
No,
away.
mine didn't fly away. It just sat on top of her roof for 4
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, and
Get it back
Lawrence.
yet?
Yeah, Lawrence makes a good point. He says you could spend the same $2.99 on a Holy Stone and have it fly away your first flight.
Yeah.
First minute.
Yeah,
Yep.
I still got a lot of holy stones in my
First
closet.
takeoff.
I almost bought a Holy Stone.
I have a DEERC, and the first one
DE-22?
flew away. The first
A
flight.
DE-22? It's
D45.
oh,
It's
my
it's
DERC is a
2
D-22.
feet
It's a
away
great
from
drone.
me. I could go grab it, but
Yeah, Holy
they sent
Stone.
me two. I mean, they sent me one to review, and it immediately flew away. And I never seen it again. You know, they sent me another one, and I tried it. It didn't go far.
My only drone that flew away is one that got caught up in way too much wind because that was stupid.
All right, so I'd like to get an update from Maria about her music video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I
Oh,
was
wow.
just listening, and I'm going to test the Air 3S before it comes out. I have a unique
Nice.
position for that.
Oh,
So
you
that's
stinker.
all I can say.
You're going to make it a music
Oh.
video?
You're getting
No,
one ahead of
it's not
time?
going to be. It's not going to be my drone, but I'm going to be part of a testing group.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
and there'll be a video that I'm not shooting that's going to come out about that. So that'll be cool. But I think it's going to come out after it releases then. So, so what do you want to know about the music video?
Well, I know that you had completed the music video, and then you had sent all the people who were in it a link to it for its release, and then you had to make some changes and all that. But I'm curious to hear what your experience was like editing the video with the footage. I want some details that you can give us, little hints.
Well, yeah, I had to make a change because everybody who submitted footage had to sign a consent and release form, and I thought I had them all, but I was missing one. And I've been doing everything I can to reach out. Hey, I need this form, and I have not heard anything back. And the first is right around the corner, so I have to take that video down, and I have to wait. And if I don't hear anything back, I have another pilot who's going to have their footage put in it that's already cleared. So that's why there was a problem with that. But as far as editing, one thing I got to say is it's difficult when everybody films at different frame rates. We've got 24.98, 30 frames, 60 frames, 100, 120. And when you put all that together and you want to export at a specific frame rate, you're going to get stuttering in a lot of the different clips.
Wow.
Inevitably.
But I found a fix. I did a fix for that. And so everybody's clips work well, except for one. I don't even know what the frame rate was. Doesn't even say in the properties of the video, nothing of what the frame rate is. So it's just got a little bit of a stutter, but it's a very quick clip. So
You tell me the lowest.
Great.
I don't know if it'll help, but what I've noticed is I've done this before. When I've gotten clips that are different frame rates and resolutions, I will run them through and produce them at what would be the standard frame rate and resolution that I want. I would do them each individually and then put them together. And then,
that's what I did.
that usually worked because trying to put them together at the same time, I know exactly what you ran into. I had the same issues.
I did exactly what you're doing. I
Must
tried
be
everything with this
slow.
one. I did everything I could with this one clip, but it was the one submission from this one pilot, and it's like I can't omit it. I want to give everybody, as much time as I possibly can. I want to be fair to everybody.
I can give you my cheap workaround. Is play it on your screen in QuickTime and do a screen capture with Snagit, and it will save it as exactly what you're seeing on the screen in a very, very compatible MP4.
See, Santa and his elves, they know that because they have to do that at Christmas all the time.
Hey, look, Dawn's got it just right.
Yeah, just drop it down to 24 frames per second, though.
I worked on this as much as I could. The actual video from the person was stuttery from the get-go. So that's what I'm saying.
that happen.
Yeah, it's like it was pulled off of YouTube or something and resent to me.
Hey, listen, I know what that's like too, and it's fun. Or me and Jim got together. The first time me and Jim got together, we went to what was the name of the beach there, Jim?
It was in Newport. No, not Newport. It was Portsmouth.
Yeah, it
not
was
Portsmouth.
It wasn't.
No, Jamestown.
No, it was it was in Newport. It was at that beach. The parking lot normally charged for parking, but it wasn't in season, so we were parked there. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Ray, have a good night, man.
Easton Beach.
Take care, Ray.
Beach. Yes, absolutely.
Easton
Bye.
Beach.
Bye, Ray.
Anyways, the videos come out really, really good. It is everybody is credited appropriately, so and everybody's got their links. That's going to be in the description of the video as well, so people can go to you and check out more of your work. For those of you who submitted, but I got to say thank you to everybody who did submit footage. Dominic, I was getting on you, man. I need your footage, but you never sent me anything, man.
I was going to send you something too, but I never got to it. I was working.
I don't post videos. I'm the rare one here.
I get dementia, man.
Spots just started to fill up quick. It started slow, and then suddenly I was just enamored with clips and everything. And a lot of that is Jackie, Backpack Jack. It's her fault.
So be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, she was Parker out there just telling everybody about it. It's like, oh my God, stop. I gotta
Once the word gets out.
Yeah.
So
I oversent. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Bub. What did you say?
No, I said I oversent. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't oversend. People didn't oversend. Actually, some people undersent because I needed to be able to pick.
Well, I apologize
from a lot of clips. So, but it doesn't matter what I got. Everything works. Everything works together. Clips complement one another as the video moves on. It's great.
Yeah,
can't wait.
Can't wait.
Like your music does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I just noticed you're not in the basement anymore.
For my end of the year recap, so look out.
No, Jim, I'm printing something, so I don't want to make a racket.
Oh.
I'm in the kitchen tonight.
Yeah,
So,
usually you're down in the basement, right?
Yeah, I'm printing something, and like I said last week, I caught crap from somebody because it was making noise, and everybody was trying to figure out what it was, and then finally after the show, they're like, "Ken, are you printing something?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I am."
You heard that?
Oops.
All right, can I have a conversation with Maria wherever she is? I tried to look for my mini Moog synthesizer, and we have not found it yet.
Oh, nice. What is it?
The mini Moog from the 80s.
From the 70s?
Yeah, 1973 I bought it, but we can't
I used
find
it in the 80s. But
73.
You can't replicate those sounds nowadays. Not even, no matter how perfect your software is, you cannot replicate early 70s synth.
Correct.
Oh no, Arturia
Like a
is
crybaby wad. You can't reproduce it. It's
Wasn't
gotta be
that a
done manually.
small council?
Arturia got pretty close.
Well,
The mini Moog.
It's a
It
mini
was
Moog.
about yay wide.
It stood
Yeah,
up,
I've seen
right?
one.
It had a
And
stand. That,
19,000 different knobs on it.
yeah.
And you had to tweak everything.
Oh, I got to play
The cool
one.
thing about
Very
those,
All the
fine
sine
tuned.
waves and the waveforms and the shapes.
what-
And,
The
yeah.
attack and the
Frequency.
delay and all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
the cool
I'm
thing about those,
guessing. Well, because I had a trombone, a saxophone, electric guitar, and the mini Moog, and then a Casio keyboard. The only thing we found was the Casio keyboard. So I'm assuming in my drunken days or drug days, I gave the shit away. But
Oh,
the cool
not the
thing
mini
about those
Moog.
early synths is that everyone has you got 10 of the same
Should have kept
synths,
the mini Moog.
but they're all going to be unique with their sound. They're all going to have their own temperament. They actually have to warm up to get the right sound. Those things are one of a kind, really. So when you told me about that, I was like, ooh, and now you can't find it.
if I find it, I will definitely give it to you.
Hey, Brendan, that's a damn fine video.
Yeah.
That's the one. Remember when you said, "I wonder what it looks like with them all open"?
Yeah. Yep. There it is.
They closed one today out of 10, so there's 9 open, or 8. There's 7 open, and
They put up a parking lot.
that's where I
Close down the
was.
mall.
Yeah. The parking lot. Nobody could get in there.
And Brendan, you know what I noticed too? You don't have enough drone boxes back there, brother. You need more.
Buy more.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I was able to. I had to park way far away, and I barely see my signal is awful because I'm
Yes, it
way
is.
out of the way. They wouldn't let us go in because the parking lot was flooded.
Wow.
And you see the boats coming out around there to check it out too on the other side.
Looks like a whirlpool. On
Yeah.
That's a boat going around in circles. They're out there checking it out. Because
where's this at?
This is Lake Wiley Dam. This is Fort Mill, South Carolina. The Catawba River.
Wow.
Is where I play a lot. This is one of my secret spots. This ain't so secret.
And it overflowed the dam.
Yeah, they're draining. Yeah, they're draining the whole thing. I have some pictures of a few months ago when we had a lot of rain, but they only had 4 open at that time, and this time I got video. You'll see it. I'll put it on our site, Facebook page. The boat, the fishing ramp right below the generating station where everybody goes to. It's a big platform, is gone, and I got in some close-ups to. I saw some stuff churning around in one of the falls, and it was all the parts of the fishing ramp, the fishing platform.
Oh wow!
And it's a big platform, yeah.
Yeah, like it's cool. Yeah,
I'll give you some before and after pictures, but they wouldn't let us. And this time the park is also flooded, so we couldn't go out there. Wow. And luckily, I went and parked.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe.
The police lady didn't kick me out until it was almost dark, and I had already got my footage.
Good night.
She came up, and I'm like, I had it on automatic return. And she's like, go ahead and land. I said, oh, it's coming in right now. There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It was
so
good
much.
to get some mojo back.
Yeah.
To find stuff, different angles. But
hey, I gotta bug out because I got stuff I gotta do.
All right. Good to see you.
All right,
Thank
Maria.
you for having me on
Good
here.
night, Maria.
Bye,
Good to see you.
Bye, Maria.
So much.
Maria.
Now, I posed this question to the panel tonight. I ask you, who here,
Okay.
and I bring it up because Brendan showed his controller and he's got the video on there. I wonder who else here screen records when they're out flying.
Not usually.
Yeah.
Not usually, no.
I don't.
Not
I
a big
don't.
surprise with me.
Yeah, I don't
like to.
either. But this is a little tip that I like. even if you're not going to screen record, keep an SD card in your controller.
Yeah.
Because then if you forget your SD card at
Spare
home, you got a
card.
backup
Yeah,
in
you
the
have it.
controller
Yeah.
that you can format and use. Like,
As long as you don't record on it.
But you should always keep an extra SD card in your bag anyway.
Yes, you should,
Yeah.
but
I do.
it happens. Sometimes we forget it, and there have been times where I've left without the main SD card, and all I had to do was take it out of the controller and format it, and good to go.
Well, you guys got the good controller. I can't do that
pinch.
with my NC blah 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 whatever it is I have.
RCN.
But
Yeah,
you
first
should
one.
be able to put an SD card in your phone that you could use in an emergency.
Well, my Air 2S has 8 gig storage, so I've had it happen where I filled up my SD card, and it'll show you that it switches over.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
8 gigs. I had that
So it
happen when I was
automatically
in,
will switch it instead of killing the video.
yeah, I had that when I was in Florida.
Yeah,
So it
Russ
runs
has a
out,
big
that's good.
beef with that with the,
was
the
at
8
Hillsboro.
gigs. He's like, "Hey DJI, can you give us a few more if we don't have an SD card? A few more."
Everybody wants more.
But now the one thing
memory.
to think about though is I had that happen with my Air 2S where I forgot the card, and so it switched to the internal. But then when I remembered to put the card back in and I flew again, it doesn't automatically switch back to the card. You got to switch it yourself.
Internal.
And I didn't, and so all of a sudden I see that I'm running out of space, and I'm going, "Oh my God, why am I running out of space?" And then I look and I'm like, "Oh, okay, so it didn't automatically switch over. So you have to make sure that you switch it." That you
Yeah, I had to
Especially if
switch
you're in a
cards
hyperlapse,
while I was
it'll
down there.
cut you off.
I was at Hillsboro Beach, trying to get the lighthouse and all the cool hotels and the canal down there, and yeah, that happened. It went to like the 8 gigs reserve, and then I threw another SD card in there later on, but yeah, I had to
Fine
switch
for
it over
pictures,
manually.
not for video anymore, though.
Yeah. Well, I know a group of people that didn't forget their SD card because they're all in community corner. So let's go do that now.
Let's
All right.
check it out.
right time. My goodness. That's unbelievable.
And
53 photos.
Yeah, that's a lot. Thank you so much, by the way, Bob. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Hope somebody enjoys it. You know.
Yeah. So this one was like a big deal for me because I had 53 photos, and I'm like, oh crap, how am I going to do this? And I did it. I mean,
It's a labor of love, Chris.
Hey, love will find a way.
What do you guys think about
my
the music?
favorite part of the show. That's for sure. Every time.
You
What
did
do
a
you
great
think
job.
about the music?
I don't know what order that's in, but
You
that
did
one
very
picture
well,
with the
Chris.
dude
Thank you.
with the
I like the music. too.
lightning strike inside the Thunderhead.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron. Okay,
Looked like
Ron.
a guy with glasses, and I thought Dominic was, photo shooting him, photoshopping himself.
Spirits of the house are moving.
Very cool.
Yep.
Sometimes you just get good ones.
We're gonna do the mug giveaway in just a minute here, but I think it was Cool Cat said Rick Ornberg's pic reminded me of that picture of the shadows of the desert camel train.
Yeah. Yeah.
The shadows.
Back to that.
Oh yeah, the shot. Yeah, with the top down shot.
Yeah. It looks. I thought it was like a little parking lot, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was it? It wasn't in the sand or the.
Go back to that one.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, and Skylar Dickerson just went out recently on a trip with his fiance, and he was at a pretty cool place. He had posted some reels of it. There was like a waterfall there, and just
he flew her house then.
Oh, it's so nice, like to just go out there and see that. Wow, what's going on?
Oh,
I'm looking back for Rick.
Go back to it.
What?
What'd you
What did we
do?
I hit a button by mistake.
Damn you!
Oh, I hate when that happens.
I do it every day. I do it every day.
This touch screen is an evil thing.
I seem to push everybody's buttons.
I like to drag my fingers. What can I say?
Could be on the refrigerator. It could be microwave. It could be my phone.
I let a buddy look at a real good photo of mine, and he has big thumbs. He's 6 feet tall, and he sat there and his thumbs moved around, and he deleted the damn photo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks,
All right,
dude.
we're gonna do the coffee mug giveaway now. Everybody's putting hashtag USDS in the chat. So hashtag DS for your chance to win the United States Drone Society coffee mug. I have a timer. I'm gonna start here, and it looks like we're good. Yep. When the timer's up, I'll run the giveaway. Hashtag USDS for your chance to win the United States Drone Society coffee mug. If you win outside of the U.S., I don't ship outside of the U.S., but I'll send you a $10 PayPal or Venmo, something like that, if you win outside the U.S.
Sorry, Paul.
Don't worry about it.
I was clicking over something and I ended up hitting add screen by mistake.
Wow, did we lose all our guests in the back? No, they're back now. Something weird was going on there. Did you enter my name in there?
I did by accident.
All right. Who did you enter for?
I entered for George Rots.
All right, so I'll tell you what. This is what we'll do. My wife accidentally entered my name instead of hers for the contest. So if I win, and after I win, the first person that says they want the mug, they'll get it. So after I win.
And I'm entering for Jody.
You ain't gonna win.
Yeah. And my wife is entering for Jody.
It's always rigged.
It is.
And hopefully, hopefully somebody wins it that hasn't won.
Oh, yeah, Michael, I do. I send some coffee and some USDS stickers in there and other stickers. If I have others from other pilots, I always include them in there. So, yeah, don't worry. You'll get a sticker. Yep.
I like the timer under the mug now.
Yeah, because I never really know. Yeah, it kind of gives me a time frame to work with, so I know.
Yeah, because we're all old farts, so.
Oh, we actually have one viewer on Rumble, which is cool. Nice. 4 seconds. All right, best of luck, everybody.
Roll the dice.
Oh, I pressed start on I pressed start on the countdown timer.
Oh, we got to go another 2 minutes.
There we go. Best of luck, everybody.
Rigged.
Rigged.
It is rigged.
I'm sorry.
So wait, I forgot. What did I say happens if I win?
First person says something.
First person to say it.
Jody,
and Jody got it.
Congratulations, Jody.
Jody.
Oh yeah.
Even Warren knows it.
What a shit! What a shit show. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not. Oh, sorry, Chris, you're not on the scene here. Let me add you. There we go. I think I got you on there now.
Remember, hand wash only.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think
Hand
I'm.
wash.
I don't think I'm missing anybody. Right? I got everybody on here. Yeah. Good.
Yep. It was 8.
Yeah.
Now,
Just don't switch it back to do it again yet, because I don't.
What did you say people have to say?
Oh, he already did it. I said that if I were to win, the first person to say they wanted the mug got it, and it was Jody. He said me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was
But
right.
I know Warren said rigged first.
Yep.
We all said rigged.
So, Bud, I don't know what happened, but it wasn't just you. You and almost everybody on the panel got bounced off and came back.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
That must have been my fault from hitting that thing by mistake. I was doing the mouse and then I hit add scene.
No, it happened to me. I got messages.
Then don't do it, Chris.
I saw the notice. You just hit escape and it goes away.
To get the winner,
yeah.
My hand.
I went out again.
Let me just say, Jody, if you have Facebook, send me a message on Messenger. And if you do not have a Facebook, don't worry. Let me know. I'll give you my email address, and you can email me your address, and we'll go from there. So just let me know. Yep. So yeah, we have like 10 minutes left. So before we go around and we let everybody, say what they want to say and promote what they want to promote, is there a topic anybody wanted to discuss tonight?
Yes.
Go ahead, bud.
Did you discuss the not us being on the chop block yet for the ban?
Chop block.
Oh, well,
51 drones. Russ is a real stickler about that. He showed the actual paperwork for the filing, and it wasn't on there anymore.
Yeah.
Two senators went and took it out. So
you're talking about
for a little bit,
Yeah,
I don't know
I usually
until they put it back.
Currently, it's out, right?
It's not back yet.
Right.
Yeah, they took it out.
Rick Scott and another Senator Warren, I guess, were the ones that wanted it back in. I understand that there was a massive lobbying effort by law enforcement and fire departments to communicate to those two individuals.
Yeah.
And I do believe there was over 6,000 fire departments, telling them, please don't ruin our equipment at the moment.
That's what I heard too.
We're cowboy aliens. We're fighting the fight.
We are. We're fighting the fight. I don't know if anybody noticed on Old Farts, I posted Chuck Schumer's phone number. And he is
oh my God, no.
I gotta go look.
Bob, you just opened a can of worms.
Oh boy. He's the only that can bring a bill to the Senate floor.
Yeah.
So we want him to understand that nobody wants that brought to the Senate floor because they now have it as a separate bill by itself.
I actually heard. I didn't see the video, but I heard somebody say that one of the senators from Rhode Island is behind, is behind us for this.
Yeah.
So
there's other senators.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, and I like what Brian's talking about here. The girl that they found in Louisiana with the drone. That was an amazing story.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but see, you never hear about that. All you hear about is bad stuff. You never hear about all this good stuff.
All the good stuff.
And that's just very annoying to me.
Put us on the back.
There is no bad
I've
stuff.
only heard one story before now. That
there is no bad
No,
stuff.
Chicago. they rescued a kid up in Wisconsin with a thermal drone, and it was all over the news. But nobody says anything positive
Mhm.
about it.
Yeah,
So,
nobody
yeah, they
passes it
do.
on.
They do post it.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah,
innumerable
page
fires that
8.
have been
Page
stopped
8.
because they are able to identify hotspots from flaring up again when a fire department leaves a site. It's been proven
Yeah.
Yep.
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds
Oh,
of
sure.
times that this
Firefighting,
was
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
a necessary thing, and the DJI does it better than
Yeah.
Skydio or anybody else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, Ian in London, he flew his Mini 2 back into the volcano because he got too close. And
Yeah.
that's
And I think that before we move on to final thoughts, I want to say one thing about that. Drones are in a unique position where they have so many capabilities and they can do so much good. And I
yeah.
think when drones have the capability to do the good that they can do, they have a responsibility to think of ways to allow us to use that technology where it meets
Yep.
everybody's safety standard and privacy standards. But you should
Amen.
your goal shouldn't be to take away services from government agencies that need this equipment to save lives or hurt people who
Yeah.
own
Absolutely
businesses in
not.
this country.
Yeah.
Give them a choice to decide what equipment
Yeah.
they
They're
use
not
for their
thinking
job.
about that.
Yeah,
That's
because
so
no matter
hypocritical.
no matter what we're doing, we all have a hobby that we're into. Even if
Yeah.
it's not flying drones, every hobby you do, you have your own set of tools. Your
Yeah.
tool set is different than my tool set. My tool set's different than the next person's tool set.
It ain't cheap.
Make sure the tools are available for people to do the job. And if you're worried about security,
Yeah.
enhance your security. Don't get rid of the product.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that.
There you go.
Well, they still haven't reversed manufactured the drones. They haven't done that yet.
Wait, say that again.
That we know of.
They haven't reverse engineered the drones to see
Yeah.
if they're
That we know of.
Oh,
actually.
no. But DJI is licensing their technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way to
Mm.
stop that. They'll
Yeah.
sanction any company doing that kind of stuff with them. I think it's a no-win situation.
try.
I
Anzu
think
and Cognitive and all this other one.
Oh, you think they'll slap their wrists as well for trying to take over the mantle or take the mantle?
honestly, I think the FAA was gonna. I think if anything, the FAA will need an overhaul. They'll have to reform drone law and regulations on on the specifications of the equipment.
Yep.
If you have the capability to control the equipment that comes into the United States, okay,
Yeah.
if they're worried about DJI getting access to that stuff, well, how do you prevent DJI from getting that stuff? Work with them and find a program that works for everybody. You're never going to see eye to eye with other countries. Everybody has their beliefs. So work out something that works so that way the consumers can do their thing and have their jobs because we
Right.
really don't have another option. So that's the problem. If DJI
Yeah.
goes away, a lot of people are hurt. Plain and
We
simple.
need a uniform security code everybody follows.
Yeah, that's
Or
funny.
maybe
Hello?
let them build it in another country and we can kind of keep an eye
Oh,
on.
yep. Sorry about that.
My
Not
idea
let
is
lobbying money.
Apple Computer should buy DJI. That would.
All right. Well, Dominic's on the phone, so that's
I don't know about that.
Hey,
Brendan,
Tim.
I'll give you the floor.
What? He's on the phone?
Yeah, it's all
Elon
you.
Musk
Promote.
buy
Say what you want to
DJI.
say. Promote what you want to promote, brother.
Well, first of all, I want to shout out to the devastation that this hurricane has caused. And, a lot of people are still without power. A lot of cities no longer exist up in western North Carolina, and even down in Florida. We can't forget our friends down there. But yeah, this has been a heck of a week last week, and I just want to send my prayers out to everybody that's dealing with this. We can drive around here in the South, and we just had a little blinky, but the town of Chimney Rock, they said, is gone. The road's gone. Everything's gone.
That's crazy.
The river's washed a lot of things away. Yeah. So I just want to bring that up front, and I also want to say that this is a time to fly the drones out there. We're getting a lot of drone footage. They're helping out there too. So yeah, and I appreciate you, Paul, and it's a great show. Thank you so much.
Great. It was good to see you here again tonight. It's been a while.
Yeah, Brendan.
Haven't talked much, so it's good to have you on here and see what you've been up to, brother.
I am flying again.
All right, brother. Have a
Thanks
great
for
week.
joining us.
All right, thanks.
Have a
Good
good
to see
one.
See you, Brendan.
See you, Brendan.
See you.
And Jim.
Hey, so I'm getting the Avada back in about 5 days. I'm hoping. Yeah, a few days. For cheap. So my crash isn't all bad. Hopefully everything works out well with that and it flies great. Next, I got to get the Mini 3 Pro sent in. It's got some issues. I'm just trying to take these drones one at a time. It kind of sucks, but Halloween's coming up, and I've always loved Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. I've always decorated like crazy, and I'm doing it again this year after a little hiatus. Anyone in the local area and everybody who knows me knows my local area. Send me a DM if you want to come to my party. It's going to be fun. I got black lights already running, and it's going to be insane. I go crazy with the black lights and fog machines and tonic water in the fog machine so the fog glows in the dark. The whole 9 yards. It's crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Tonic water. That's the secret. That's the secret to fog machines. Tonic water. Also, ice cubes. The ice cubes will glow in the dark when they're made of tonic water. So, yeah.
You mean the rapper? You mean the rapper?
No.
Forget it.
Tonic water.
Ice cubes now. I never did that when we had our fog machines with my old band. We never used that, anything like that.
Well, with the fog machine, no. But if the machine that makes the fog, you need to use the juice that it comes with. But when you have those little electronic ones that you can put inside a pumpkin or a thing and it makes little fog, you use tonic water and then that fog glows.
Wow. See, when we were fog in the car, it wasn't water we were using. Yeah.
Anyway, anyone local wants to come, DM me. I'll give you some details. And other than that, everybody fly high, fly fast, fly far, fly often, and fly safe.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
Let
Have
me
a great
know
week, brother. Appreciate having you.
Wow.
And Bob. Bob, before you say what you want to say, promote what you want to promote, we are getting up to the Christmas season. Do you have any inside information? Are we going to get a visit from Santa, or am I going to be able to team up with Santa for a Christmas intro?
Well, I have to tell you, Santa will be in Las Vegas on the day after the drone meetup. I actually am. We're booked solid here already, and I have also already contracted with the Metropolitan Police Department. I will be doing another helicopter landing here this year. And so it's a lot of fun, that's for sure. And Santa will be on this show. Okay, don't you worry. Santa will always make this show.
And
let him know.
And I have to say, so if everybody pays attention, Bob's at the computer right now. And when he's editing on the computer and he gets aggravated, all he does is turn around and look at Jackie smile and he lightens right up.
It's right. It's Backpack Jackie laughing.
There she is.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it. She started that. She put a picture of me behind her after the hubbub, and I've just left it there. I actually put a light back there so it lights her up. You know.
Yep.
Great.
All right, Bob.
Anyway, thanks everyone. The drone meetup's going to be fun. Write your senators, please. This is not over. And your senators are the ones right now that can put the brakes on this. They're only going to be around for another month and a half here, and if we can get them to stall, we will be. We'll have a much better time when there's a whole new Congress, and then the whole thing has to start all over again. All right.
Yep. All right,
So
Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, I appreciate having you here tonight, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a great week. And I mean it. I want to get together with Santa this year and do another intro for the USDS Christmas special.
Yeah, let him know.
My pleasure.
Yeah, let him know. Thank you, Bob. Have a great week.
All right. Thank you, guys.
And Bud Whiskey Bieber.
I really got nothing. Thanks to the hurricane, we've had some pretty cloudy, windy days. But anyway, thanks again, Paul, for a great show. Again, I got another. Well, my wife's in the other room, but something's showing up tomorrow. Y'all fly safe. Y'all fly. Stay away from the Karen. Have fun. Great conversation from everybody. So, peace out. That's all
Hey,
I
Bud,
got.
I won't say anything, but I need an RC Pro. Just saying.
So, Bud, am I
Wait.
on your shit list again?
I might have one. Actually, I'll just send it to you. You pay shipping.
No, yeah. If you're looking to get rid of one, let me know because I'm interested in buying one. So.
All right, I'll let you know.
All right, Bud. Have a great week, brother. Appreciate having you here.
See you, Bud.
Again.
And Ken.
Yeah, I don't have much. I flew a bit. I met Jeff and Deneen last night at 11:30 p.m. My latest flight I've ever done, and it was really fun just to kind of hang out and just talk. And we flew, and it was. We ended like I think I got home around 1:30ish or so. But it was such a great night. It was worth it, and I got to fly. I got to fly with Deneen that morning too, so that was pretty cool. But flying with friends is the greatest thing. I mean, yeah, I fly alone a lot, but when you can hook up with people, it's just great. I mean, you talk, you have fun, and yeah, it's just great. I just love it. So
yeah, and right over your left shoulder, enjoy every moment.
Yep, that's it. So yeah, and I posted some pics from last night up in the group if you want to check them out.
Oh, fantastic! By the way, you went. We didn't talk about it really tonight, but you went to Gillette Stadium with Jeff Norman.
Yes,
and you got some phenomenal shots. Everybody, go to Facebook after and check out Ken's shots. They were phenomenal. Good job.
It was funny though. I was more nervous because we all kind of know, and I don't know if anybody else knows this, but and I don't even know if it's true or not. But they say that if you get too close to Gillette, they actually have some technology that'll actually disable drones.
Oh, the jammers.
So, yeah. So I was super nervous. I only flew one pack, and
they don't have it.
So hopefully, I was hoping that I wouldn't get too close, and you get caught up in taking pictures and all that. So I got a few, but
the airspace is good. I would have got closer to the jammers, and I would have got a brand new drone.
Yeah, my luck, I'd be screwed. But that's pretty much it for me. So fly with friends if you can. Fly this week. Inspire us, which you always do, and we'll see you next week.
All right, Ken. Thank you so much. Have a great week, brother.
Ken.
Appreciate having you here.
See you, Ben.
And Chris.
Well, October 12th, I believe, is a Saturday.
I thought you said the 13th, but okay.
No, it was the 12th because it's a Saturday.
Okay.
We're gonna have a meetup. It's gonna be like bring your own beverages, whatever type thing. We're gonna just have we're gonna have a meetup at the Castle in the Clouds in New Hampshire. I'll give details, like a week ahead of time, basically where it is, But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to having some people come up.
I'm looking to actually get there and have some foliage this time.
Yeah, the only foliage we will get will be up at the top of the mountains.
Yeah.
But if anybody's seen the panorama I did around the same time last year, there was foliage in the mountains. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get that. Yeah. But the only reason I'm saying October 12th is because
that's a good time. And I actually looked the foliage tracker. They said the 10th to the 20th. So it's right around that time too. So everything seems to be lined up. Maybe this is, So if you're interested and you're in New England area and you want to go catch the foliage on the 12th, let us know. We'll get together. Thank you, Chris, so much. I appreciate it, brother.
It's a nice area. Yep. It's wide open. There's enough parking.
Yeah.
And, let's go up there and fly and have a great time, man. Oh, yeah. And you can catch the Castle in the Clouds right off that cliff.
Beautiful over there. Lake Winnipesaukee is so great.
Panoramas. We're going to have to do panoramic shots all over the place. I mean, I didn't have enough time to do it when I was there last year, but this year,
let's make it happen. We got a plan now. I think we have a much better plan this year than we did last year.
Yep. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. All right, Dominic.
Yep, it's me. Just thank you to everybody. And next week, we have daylight saving starting, so
Dominic's
that'll
looking
be fun.
forward to it. Yeah. All right.
Yep, we're going to receive it.
Thank you so much, Dominic. You're lucky. You're going into summer. We're going into winter.
Yep.
I like to remind everybody that mental health is important. If you're struggling, reach out and get help. You can reach out to your friends and family. If you can't get help there, reach out beyond there. Reach out to your local communities. Dial 988. Reach out to your local police departments, hospitals. There's help out there. Don't do it alone. I also want to remind people I'm running new live streams, new relaxation live streams. I have a lo-fi relaxation stream, which is good for like studying. You're cleaning at home. You just kind of want to relax. You got a project you're working on your computer. Put on some music. Great. I have one that's got like beats to get you motivated, things that are just exciting, energetic, for that kind of you just want to move around and get some stuff done. And then I also have the drone video one there, which some people are seeing. And I have one that's really popular. It's the romantic time for you and your significant other. Go check out some music there. It's perfect for you for those nice, late, lonely nights. Everybody have a great week. I appreciate having you here.
Bye.
Bye.
You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats, circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready?
Son of a gun, it did.
Oh.
Listen, it waited until you saw that, right? I just waited until I started. Then it says we're going to roll anyway. Okay. What do you call a detective that accidentally solved cases?
What?
Sherlock Holmes. Oh!
Yes.
Someone's going to kick me down a set of stairs someday.